welcome to another vlog at a different new local up north. Come on, Colin. Just me and Cole today. Jim's working, so we've come to a place I've been to before quite a while ago. Colin likes this one, and the weather was too nice today to leave him at home and go to Llangollen, so we've decided to come here. E-bike, of course, so we get bang for buck. So this place is only 15 minutes away from the boat, but it is the same climb all the time, and it gets a little bit monotonous on a normal bike. So we've got the Ebe, so it's also nice and quick because I've got loads of work to do when I get back. To try and remember though where all this stuff is, because I've only ever come here with Jim. I probably should have checked my rear shock before I started. It was a bit soft. So last time I was here, forestry had just been in and stuff was like a little bit destroyed, so I'm wondering if stuff might be a bit more built up this time, maybe, which would be cool. Maybe a mini brake bleed on my rear brake, because every time it goes in the car it gets I think it's got like a little air bubble in it or something, so I need to look at that, because this weekend is, come on Cole, my very first race of the year, the first round of the Peaks Enduro. So that's really the only racing I'm doing, apart from maybe a few other one-off things. So I want the bike to be right for that. Here's Colin, nice and happy, pleased to be out of the boat because he was moaning on the sofa the whole time. Got some inquisitive little ponies over there. Colin's run off already, although I was trying to give him a rest because he was tired. You need to have a little break first, otherwise you're not going to get all the way round, are you, silly boy? Oh, have you got a stick? Ready? From what I remember, thick bits are a little bit tighter than what you think. But we are going by what I remember, which isn't necessarily that good or accurate of a thing. Yes, remember some awkward corners, and some funny little tree stumpy bits, a bit janky. Lenses haven't quite caught up. Whoa, that was a slippery rim, wasn't it, Colin? Definitely need to look at this brake. Up with Colin, you got to make sure you don't rag him too much on the climbs with the e-bike, because we just whiz up like anything and he doesn't really get a break, even though he gets to the top and he wants to go straight away. But on the other hand, I want to make him really tired, so when I go back to my laptop in an hour or so, he leaves me alone. Hopefully the rear brake will be getting a bit better as we do a few more runs. I know I'll be able to sort it out before the weekend, but it would just be nice to be able to do the runs without thinking that the brake's not going to work. Whoa. Well, when it's on, it's on. It's just getting it on. This is a good trail. Whoa. Fuck yeah. He's a good boy. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Because it's all soft. Wow, that was a proper splash to the face. Colin. Come on! Definitely need the back brake down here, not the front brake, which is slightly problematic because the back brake really doesn't feel like it. This is wrong line that I've done many times. Okay, nice. We made it, Colin, we made it. It's the more techie climb section, which is the bit that if you're on an analogue bike, you just be pushing up this. And you'd get to those first two trails we did, like not too bad up the main fire road, and then you'd have this. And it would just be a right slog. So this is why this bit's a lot better. I'll come back and do that track again though. Now I remember that it's the inside line. Doing a lot on social media recently. I mean, having like a lot of thinks about this, because I know I could make my page better by, well, basically wearing less clothes and riding my bike. And I really don't want to do that. I want to do it because it's content that people actually like and people want to see. And I'm kind of waiting for the point where, because it's getting more interactions on posts and stuff, that people start to put not very nice comments as well. And then I'm thinking, when that happens, perhaps that's actually how I know I've made it, because if you start getting trolly comments, then perhaps it means you're being noticed more. I don't know. Be interesting to see how I feel about the trolly comments, because normally when people say things about me in person, I don't really care. So I'm wondering whether that will be the same. What's your thoughts about what people put on social media, and like, in terms of riding bikes and stuff like that, women in general? And also, what do you think of trolly comments? Would you be flattered if people are seeing your stuff to the point that they then give you trolly comments because they're making the effort, or would that upset you? Let me know what you think. Trail number 3. I think it's a trail. Come on, Colin! Good, he is coming. I want him to come because I want to see whether I'm going faster along these than some of the last times I've been here, but that would be really hard to do if I have to keep stopping for him. Have a little hunt, see if this is a trail. Looks like it might be. What do you reckon, Colin? Well, ah yes. He had a good nose, did Mr. Cop. Be able to get that one. Give me a good go there. Oh, Colin, that's all right, cop out. That's it. You get it. You get it. Try this bit again, but we'll go down the different line. She says, hoping that this is a trail. Yes. Go on then, Cole. So this is, I have been here before, like October or something last year, but this is the first time I've ridden here on my own, so it's kind of like a sightseeing sort of thing, a bit like when I went to Snail Beach. Been there before, but when you go on your own, it's totally different, because you go with someone, it's like anything, you end up just like you're doing what they're doing kind of thing, as opposed to doing where you're going. Yeah. Good boy. Well done. And Colin have a little cool down as he went and played with a stick and then chased me all the way up the fire road, so he's a little bit hot. Probably going to drink out of that puddle that he's heading toward too. Yes, the most dirtiest puddle in the whole place. And we're going to do the next lot of trails. So I'm kind of just dropping into anything that I can see, because I can't really tell from memory, and also there's like bits that have fallen down and been cut down, so that makes it a bit harder. But I roughly know where we're going to be on this next trail that we drop into. That's famous last words. Come on then, Colin. He's a good boy. Being a little bit careful. There's a guy, so I've been chatting to him, and he said that most of the trails are okay, but we'll just be a little bit careful, because there could be fallen trees or whatever, so you don't want to do anything too hairy. Well, that's a good one because I didn't do that little jump up there before when I came because I was too scared, whereas we've done that one. Happy day. Nice. Now there's some trails that I actually want to find, but don't know exactly where they are, so I'm hoping if we just go around, I might find some bits and pieces. They're just a little bit steeper with a bit more features on them, but it's just knowing exactly where they are. Like this, I just saw this now because I saw it while I was going past. It's not from memory, but from memory I can remember these other trails that are definitely in this location, and I'm hoping I might just come across them by accident. Good boy, Colin. Yes, follow me. I wasn't sure then. We put a little tracker on him after the events of Conway Mountain, where we did lose him for a little bit. But I also think, I know I would have mentioned that in the video, is that the wind definitely played a factor for that for him, where he wasn't able to smell us, which led to him then getting really lost and panicked. Which wasn't pleasant for any of us. And yeah, we are back to the bit that we did earlier. I like this bit. Different line there. Doesn't make any difference. Lisa, don't have to worry too much about a tree here because we already know that there aren't any down because we've already ridden it. Whoa, sketchy. Nice. Not sure if I've done this one before, but I'm going to do it again, and I'm also going to see if there's some different ways to go, like this. This might be the one that will take us to those other trails. Does seem like it's something. Yeah, I think it is. Yes. I remember this. And was there a trail over there? I have a half memory of this, and I definitely think there's trails over to my right as well. I have no idea how to get to them though, so I'm wondering if I follow this down, then it will actually jog my memory of how to get to the other one. Colin's happy enough, had a nice little rest, and still plenty of energy for sticks, it seems. So, heading down. Oh, and I need to be a bit careful because this is one we haven't done, so that means I could end up with something with a tree down. Hopefully not. So far. This back brake really isn't working. Getting a bit tired now, but I want to do a few more runs. I missed going down the run that I just meant to go down again by pedalling past it, so I was distracted. So we're going to do it again and find that one. Go on then. Good boy. It's like he hates waiting, but on the other hand, he's tired, so he needs to have a break. But it won't accept when I say to him to stop. Like he'll just stand there and moan, even though I can tell he's like really tired and out of breath, Mr. Panty Boy. But nope, he wants to keep going. But if he stands still too long, what he does then is he'll just start walking back to the van, and yeah, we'll just go off and leave you. Right, so down here is where I want to go, then I want to pedal up, but not too far up, so I can get to the track that I want. There you are, you like that one because it's soft, don't you? Little munchy. I'm going to do this one on the way back to the van. So we'll come down into this, because then I think we end up at the fire road at the bottom, and then we go up the fire road back. Makes it a bit more interesting. On the way back. Still messed up that bit, which is annoying, but 1,010% better than when I came here last time. So, swings and roundabouts. Wow, how is that more muddy than last time I came down it? It's like impossible. How? There's only me and one other guy here. What I thought was an easy way back turned out to not be an easy way back, and we went completely like off-grid, off-road, up a load of stuff that was felled, which means I was pushing. Although I think Colin enjoyed that bit because we were going slower, so he was actually in the lead a little bit. But we made it, even though at one point I had no idea where we were actually going to come out from, because we'd gone so far across I didn't know what bit we were actually on. But we've made it. It's still sunny. What? Nearly fell off then. Still sunny. Colin's happy, and now we just got to quickly get undressed and just do the 15-minute drive home. Amazing. Did end up being a bit of an extended lunch break though, I have to say, mainly because I got lost, but Colin's had a good run, nearly 15 kilometers, which is good for him. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment. And in the comments, let me know what you liked and what you'd like to see, and any questions or queries that you might have for me. And subscribing really helps, as does following and liking and interacting on things like Instagram and TikTok as well, because it really helps me build up my channel and be able to do more cool stuff. Thanks again for watching to the end, and I'll see you at the next one.